It's like, it's almost like a loser's mentality. It's like everyone's so spoiled. Like it's like, you know, he won't let me shine.
Jay-Z didn't hold back this time. He called out a mindset that blames others instead of putting in the work, making it clear that success isn't handed out, it's earned. Guess who is right at the center of it all? Kanye West. The tension between these two has been building for years, but this time, Jay-Z went off in a way no one expected. What did he say on live TV that has everyone talking? And why does it feel like this feud just reached a whole new level? Jay-Z opens up about Kanye.
And I even heard someone say like, yo, why Jay won't let Kanye? I'm like, let Kanye. Kanye's Kanye. He's gonna do what he does. That's a loser's mentality. You gotta be out, you gotta be able to compete. Still sharp and still. You gotta get out there and you gotta earn your spot. It's not given. It's such a spoiled brat losers mentality that's it's annoying.
Jay-Z finally let Kanye have it. The real knockout punch was Jay calling the whole thing a straight up loser's mentality. He basically told everyone to quit crying and start grinding because success isn't handed out like free samples at Costco. Jay-Z and Kanye West's feud is one of the hottest topics in the music world. While Kanye has been loud about his issues with Jay-Z, Jay has mostly stayed quiet until now. During his interview on the Rap Radar podcast, Jay-Z opened up about the issue, explaining that while he and Kanye had their fair share of disagreements, this time things went too far.
Sometimes people's success, you know, make people feel, instead of saying, wow, that person's successful and I'm inspired, well, some people are. Some people are like, that person's successful, I'm gonna strive and I'm gonna be exactly where they are. And some people are just like, they got the reverse attitude, like their success means my failure.
Wow, how interesting. Jay-Z has officially divided people into two categories. And guess which group he's subtly placing Kanye in? Yep, the second one. Jay's basically saying Kanye doesn't celebrate others winning. He takes it personally, like their success somehow means he's losing. It's like watching someone else get a promotion, and instead of clapping, you flip the table. Jay-Z didn't stop here and added some more to it.
So I hate that success, so I have to make some kind of explanation of why they're here and why they shouldn't be here, and then why they wouldn't be here if this person was here. Who thinks like that? If you take that long to think about someone why they shouldn't be here, then you're good, and you should be doing something with that intelligence.
Jay-Z, in his smooth way, didn't just call it out, he flipped it into wisdom. If you have that much energy to overanalyze someone else's wins, why not use that brain power for something productive? It wasn't just a response to Kanye, it was a whole TED Talk in disguise. Taking the discussion to a more serious note, Jay-Z admitted that Kanye's rant last year actually hurt him. Not because of the criticism directed at him, but because it involved Beyonce. You got hurt because this guy was talking about you on a stage, Jay-Z said. But what really hurt me, you can't bring my kid or my wife into it, like Kanye is my little brother. He's talked about me 100 times. He even made a song called Big Brother. We've gotten past bigger issues, but you brought my family into it. Now it's a problem. He went on to emphasize that the situation remained unresolved for far longer than any of their past conflicts. You know it's a problem, because me and him would have been talked about it, been resolved our issues, he continued. And he knows he crossed the line. He knows, and I know he knows, because we've never let this much space go between one of our disagreements, and we've had many. That's part of who we are. Jay-Z also clarified that his lyrics from 444 were not meant as a diss toward Kanye. It's not even about a Kanye diss. It's not a diss. I'm talking to myself the whole time, he explained. I'm not talking about Kanye when I say, you dropped out of school, you lost your principles. I'm talking about me. He acknowledged that some comments made by both sides had gone too far, particularly referencing Kanye's claims about a $20 million loan. The $20 million thing shouldn't have been said, he admitted. Sometimes you go too far. Despite their fallout, Jay-Z made it clear that his bond with Beyonce's sister Solange remained strong. We've had one disagreement ever. Before and after, we've been cool, he said. She's like my sister. I will protect her. That's my sister. Not my sister-in-law. My sister. The rift between Jay-Z and Kanye had clearly reached a deeply personal level, making it uncertain whether their brotherhood could ever return to what it once was. Jay-Z and Kanye West's relationship began with a shared passion for music and an undeniable talent that brought them together in the late 1990s. Jay-Z vividly recalled his first ever encounter with Kanye West, and the way he described it had everyone laughing.
The guy, he's walking to me, and like I mean, this guy had the meanest face I've ever seen. Like, I was like a little scared. I'm saying this here on live TV, and I'm looking around, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, I'm trying to find, like, maybe he's looking. So I look, there's nobody there.
Jay, being Jay, tried to play it cool. The way Jay described it, you'd think Kanye was walking in slow motion. And Jay was standing there, confused, low-key nervous, and probably wondering if he should run or stay put.
On his face, and he's just looking, he's like super menacing, and I'm like, right before he came up, I was like, what's up, man? And he had kind of like your smile. He had the best, brightest smile.
And that was their first ever interaction, and it perfectly set the tone for the wild, unpredictable relationship they'd have in the years to come. After Kanye's production skills caught Jay-Z's attention, he quickly became one of the go-to producers at Rockefeller Records. His beats played a crucial role in shaping Jay-Z's sound, particularly on The Blueprint, which is now considered one of Jay's greatest albums. Despite his success as a producer, Kanye had bigger ambitions. He wanted to be a rapper. However, many in the industry, including those at Rockefeller, weren't convinced he had what it took to be a star. Jay-Z, though initially hesitant, eventually signed him to the label, allowing Kanye to prove himself. And prove himself he did. His debut album, The College Dropout, was a game changer, setting him on the path to becoming one of hip-hop's most influential artists. As Kanye's career skyrocketed, so did his bond with Jay-Z. The two collaborated on numerous tracks over the years, including Monster and Run This Town, solidifying their status as a powerhouse duo. But it was their 2011 joint album, Watch the Throne, that truly cemented their legendary partnership. The album was a massive success, featuring hits like in Paris, Otis, Made in America, and No Church in the Wild. Their chemistry was undeniable, and their tour that followed left fans in awe as they performed their songs together night after night. Over time, Jay-Z and Kanye West's relationship became tense due to a mix of personal and professional conflicts. Things took a turn in 2016 when Kanye publicly called out Jay-Z during a concert, accusing him of not supporting him. Jay-Z later revealed he was hurt because Kanye brought Beyonce and their kids into the drama. Their tension was further fueled by financial disputes, creative differences, and Kanye's unpredictable behavior, creating a noticeable rift between the once close brothers. On April 6, 2018, Jay-Z reaffirmed his bond with Kanye West during an appearance on My Next Guest Needs No Introduction with David Letterman. When asked if they were still friends, Jay didn't hesitate. He made it clear that their relationship went beyond friendship, calling Kanye his brother.
Kanye West, are we friends? Are we not friends?
That's my brother. We're beyond friends. Really, like literally, my little brother is Kanye. And like your little brother, things happen sometimes.
It was a reminder that despite their ups and downs, their connection was deep and personal. Like any siblings, they had their disagreements, but at the end of the day, there was still a bond that couldn't be erased. Jay-Z certainly felt that Kanye's actions played a big role in the fallout. Jay emphasized that while they had disagreements before, this time it was different. According to Jay-Z, it's always easier to point fingers at someone else than to look in the mirror and own up to our mistakes. He believes that real growth comes from taking responsibility for our actions instead of making excuses. In his usual wise and no-nonsense style, he made it clear that success or failure isn't just about what others do. It's about the choices we make ourselves.
Getting to know yourself. That's the most difficult thing to do. It's easy to get to know other people. Like, get to know yourself and like really like know yourself and really ask yourself the question that you don't want to hear. What role did you play? It's easy to say, everybody's doing this to me. People are saying that I'm this capitalist when I'm really just trying to like inspire the culture and bring all my family with me and all my friends. Their whole lives is changed. You know what I'm saying?
Jay-Z wrapped up his thoughts in classic Jay-Z fashion, cool, composed, and with a hint of wisdom. Once a bond of mentorship, friendship, and brotherhood, Jay-Z and Kanye West's relationship was once admired by the industry and fans alike. But over time, that strong connection unraveled, turning into one of Hollywood's most talked about and heated feuds. You must be wondering how it all started.
But I personally don't believe anybody could stop me. I really, that's just how I believe. It was gonna be, I was coming, I was destined to be here, and it just is what it is.
Jay-Z has the kind of confidence that could probably make a mountain step aside just to let him pass. For him, success wasn't a possibility, it was a certainty. He didn't wait for doors to open, he kicked them down, walked in like he owned the place, and made history. Tensions between the rappers began to rise after Kanye's infamous 2009 VMAs stage invasion, which upstaged both Taylor Swift and Jay's wife, Beyonce. The public first began to question if there was trouble between the two when Jay and Beyonce failed to attend Kanye and Kim Kardashian's wedding. When Kim was robbed in Paris, Jay failed to offer Kanye support in his hour of need. Then in November 2016, he launched into a 17-minute speech at the St. Pablo Tour concert in Sacramento, California that went from praising Donald Trump to asking Jay-Z not to have him assassinated. He accused Beyonce of manipulating the MTV VMA and expressed deep hurt over it, saying, "You know I got the vision, and you know I'ma keep it real with you, Beyonce. I was hurt because I heard that you said you wouldn't perform unless you won Video of the Year over me and over Hotline Bling. But the most shocking shocking moment came when Kanye directly called out Jay-Z, begging him to reach out. "I've been sent here to give y'all my truth even at the risk of my own life, even at the risk of my own success, my own career. I've been sent here to give y'all the truth. Jay-Z, call me, bruh. You still ain't called me. Jay-Z, call me Jay-Z. I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head. Just call me. Talk to me like a man." The audience was stunned. This wasn't just industry politics anymore. It was personal. Kanye didn't stop there. Kanye West targeted at least a dozen celebrities, including Jay-Z, Beyonce, and their children, preceding the release of his new album, Bully. But his increasingly wild social media antics seemed to be drawing less attention than they used. He took shots at Hillary Clinton, claiming she represented outdated thinking, and aligned himself with Donald Trump, declaring, "I'm on my Trump shit tonight." He even criticized mainstream radio for not playing artists like Frank Ocean and Kid Cudi. Then, in the most Kanye move ever, he abruptly ended the show just 30 minutes after starting, leaving fans bewildered. In response to it, Playboy Cardi posted, "Yee STFU." His post was liked more than 313,000 times, vastly more than any of West's ex-rants. Azalea responded to West's post about her son, stating, "Yeah, I understand the point you want to make. I say this with kindness and as a mother, please leave my child out of this." Azalea said her son is too young to read West's social media posts, but said it leaves a digital legacy and an odd why situation for him to one day discover. Most recently, Kanye West took the feud to another level by his online attacks against Jay-Z and Beyonce, while shockingly involving his own children as he continues to spiral on social media. Kanye once said in an interview that, "It's so funny how people are so free and almost arrogant with their advice, and I'm just like, why would I listen to you? You don't even ask me for any advice. I'm the most successful person I know." In an interview, Jay-Z was asked whether he believes Kanye has evolved over time. The question itself was intriguing, given their history. Jay-Z's response was equally interesting, offering insight into how he views Kanye's journey, both as an artist and as a person. West previously questioned the mental capacity of Jay-Z and Beyonce's 7-year-old twins, Rumi and Sir, in a disturbing post shared on X. Though he deleted the post, he reshared it the next day. "I love Jay-Z and I do feel bad," began, seemingly walking back his prior attacks. "I always felt like the black sheep, like I wanted family in this music. I'd run on stages thinking I was doing the right thing, and would always be a slight hove not coming to my first wedding," he added, possibly alluding to his storming on stage and stealing the mic from Taylor Swift at the 2009 VMAs. The statement also referred to how Jay-Z, who sometimes goes by HOV, didn't attend Ye's wedding to Kim Kardashian. Continuing to write about Jay-Z, Kanye posted, "Him putting Kendrick on the Super Bowl over me, or even us never being invited taking jabs about my red hat on Donda." Jay-Z signed a partnership with the NFL in 2019 to produce the Super Bowl halftimes. The Rock Nation founder tapped Kendrick Lamar to perform at the 2025 show. Jay-Z has also been critical of Kanye's past support of Donald Trump, who has become synonymous with his red Make America Great Again hats that Ye has famously and controversially worn. "I felt like both him and his wife could have helped me have more leverage with my kids," Ye went on. "They could have used their cultural position to not just watch the Kardashians run me over. Shit hurts so both of them, cause when I needed them, it was for me," he concluded. In additional posts shared Wednesday, Ye also made outlandish claims about his ex-wife and her family. Kardashian and West married in Florence, Italy, in May 2014. They finalized their divorce in November 2022, after the Skims founder filed to dissolve their marriage in February 2021. "I am 100% convinced that my children are in a sex trafficking ring," he wrote on X following his outburst against Jay-Z and Beyonce. Seemingly referring to Kardashian's mom, Kris Jenner, he added, "The grandmother signed for the sex tape." In yet another, he wrote, "Kim Kardashian is a sex trafficker." The post has reached out to representatives for Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Kardashian. Jay-Z has a unique way of seeing things. He admitted that the biggest reason behind the differences between him and Kanye was their upbringing. While they both reached incredible heights in the music industry, their backgrounds shaped how they approached life, success, and even their relationship with each other. This isn't the first time Kanye has taken shots at Jay-Z or pushed things too far. Their relationship has always been a roller coaster, filled with moments of brotherhood, collaboration, and tension. From public call-outs to behind-the-scenes disputes, the two have had their fair share of ups and downs, a tumultuous relationship through the years. What an interestingly ironic statement. One minute, Jay says he hates Kanye, and the next he calls him his brother and says he loves him. It's like arguing with your sibling over the last slice of pizza, but still defending them if someone else tries to take it. Their bond is full of twists and turns, where frustration and love exist at the same time. Complicated? Definitely. Entertaining? Absolutely. Kanye West was first recruited to produce tracks for Rockefeller Records, which was founded by Jay-Z, Damon Dash, and Kareem Biggs Burke, who began the label in 1996. After that, he worked on the self-titled track off Beanie Siegel's The Truth album in 2000. While Kanye had aspirations of becoming a rapper, it took some time before Rockefeller Records took him on as an artist. In 2002, he was reluctantly signed to the label since he was viewed as a producer first and foremost, which sparked rumors that Jay didn't want to sign Kanye. Jay addressed those rumors in 2000 2009. I wasn't saying don't sign Kanye, I was saying at least keep the beats in-house, if anything. Kanye and Jay's working relationship eventually blossomed into a friendship, which Kanye chronicled on his 2007 song, Big Brother. The song tells the story of a relationship that is both loving and difficult, much like a bond shared between siblings. Jay opened up about the backstory behind Kanye's Big Brother lyrics during an interview, clarifying that he had already given Kanye 4 tickets before the Chicago native asked for 2 more. So let's get back to the interview, where Jay-Z talked about his complicated relationship with Kanye. The interviewer must have been reading everyone's mind because the next question was exactly what we were all thinking. Why was it complicated? Jay-Z basically summed up their whole dynamic in one sentence. Kanye came into the industry under his wing, so he's always been like a big brother to him. But of course, when 2 entertainers are in the game, there's always going to be a little competition bubbling under the surface. At first, it's cute, until one day they actually get really good, start talking a little too much, and suddenly, it's not just playful rivalry anymore. During the 2009 MTV VMAs, Taylor Swift won the Best Female Video Award for You Belong With Me, beating out Beyonce's Single Ladies. It was a big moment for her, until Kanye West decided to crash it. In a now infamous move, Kanye stormed the stage, took the mic from Taylor, and surprised everyone. Kanye said, "I'm really happy for you. I'll let you finish." But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. In 2011, Kanye and Jay collaborated on their joint album titled Watch the Throne, which spawned hit singles like No Church in the Wild and Niggas in Paris. A year earlier, Kanye posted a now-deleted tweet documenting the experience. "Sitting here in the studio 2 hours out of London, it's really setting in on me that I'm actually doing a rap album with Jay-Z." At the BET 2012 Awards, Jay-Z and Kanye were seen together. They entertained the audience with their undeniable chemistry. The duo, who had dominated the charts with their joint album Watch the Throne, delivered an electrifying performance, reminding everyone of the strong bond they once shared. Kanye revealed that one of the biggest blows to his relationship with Jay-Z was when Jay and Beyonce skipped his wedding to Kim Kardashian in 2014. In an interview with Charlemagne Tha God, he admitted, "I was hurt about them not coming to the wedding. I understand they were going through some things, but if it's family, you're not going to miss a wedding." He continued, "I'm not using this interview to put out any negative things, but I gotta state my truth. You just start coming up with all type of crazy things in your head, like why?" As for whether he still felt disappointed, Kanye said, "I'm past it, but at the time I was hurt." However, he admitted he never actually asked Jay-Z why he didn't attend, leaving the issue unresolved, and started the rift. Then tensions rose during an October 2016 concert. Kanye went on a rant about Jay and the fact that their daughters North and Blue Ivy, respectively, still haven't had a play date. "Our kids ain't never even played together," he said after addressing the possibility of a future Watch the Throne 2 album, which for the record, he says, won't happen because of Tidal Apple bullshit. Kanye also addressed his wife Kim's horrific Paris robbery and Jay and Bey's lack of reaching out during the difficult time. "Don't call me after the robbery and say how you feeling," Kanye vented to his concert goers. "You want to know how I'm feeling? Come by the house." Circling back to the same interview where it all began, Jay-Z was asked the burning question, is there still tension between him and Kanye? Jay-Z's response was like a wise old uncle trying to make sense of a family feud. Right now though, there's still some unfinished business. He thinks real talk, lays it all out, clears the air, and maybe figures out why they keep stepping on each other's toes. In 2018, Kanye officially severed ties with Tidal after a heated financial dispute. A source close to Kanye confirmed the news to Billboard, who reported that Tidal's exclusivity rights have been terminated based on what is alleged to be Tidal's failure to honor its financial obligations. The conflict centered around The Life of Pablo, an album that reportedly brought 1.5 million new subscribers to Tidal. Kanye was promised a bonus for the surge in users, but the payout never came. On top of that, he claimed the company still owed him money for multiple music videos. Frustrated with the situation, he decided to walk away, marking yet another fallout in his rocky relationship with Jay-Z. Jay-Z's response to Kanye was a mix of wisdom, humor, and straight-up truth. He didn't just call Kanye out, he made everyone reflect on success, loyalty, and personal growth. But was this the final word, or is there more to come in their ever-evolving feud? What do you think about Jay-Z's take on Kanye? Share your thoughts in the comments and click on the cards for more interesting videos.